They made another undyeable gear set? Why, Yoshi, you ask? I wonder too. Today let's talk about undyeable pieces of gear in Final Fantasy XIV. Here's the thing, most gears in Final Fantasy XIV can be dyed. Gears that cannot be are older gear sets. For the longest time, this has troubled me and I fail to understand why these exist to begin with. Do you have gears you want to try and wear but the colors just seem off and you cannot dye them? Let me know in the comment section and let's talk about it. It's like there's this team inside Square Enix who are still using older software that is not updated with dyeable glamours. I will be upfront. I have no actual answer to why these exist. What I do know is that they too are useful. Useful, you ask? When you cannot dye them altogether? Well, listen. For me, these gears are useful because they function as challenges. They are meant to be worked around with. For example, if I use the distance helm of fending, I need my body gear to complement its colors. Or it needs to be in a set where it complements the color of the set, instead of going against it. Here I am using the distance helm of fending, an item level 625 helmet that is undyeable. For good measure, I also included the arm gear as well as the foot gear. In this set, there's a dominant color scheme we want to capitalize. There's gold plates and silver trimmings, plus black accents on unarmored sections. So we want to find armors that belong in the same category. We also want it to vaguely resemble the motif of the headgear, so what we will do is use a Renacita body gear. The natural gold trimmings will complement nicely to the set. On top of that, we want a hammer type paladin aesthetic, so we will use the PvP pick and shield. Take a look here. Another example will be the Leal Samurai Mog Station set. Yes, it is Gosetsu's outfit. While its colors remain static and are highly ornamental, do not let this stop you from using variation schemes. Here we have the Leal body gear paired with the Animos headgear to achieve the same gold trimming effect. It will add ornamentation compared to the existing Leal headgear. And to give complementary contrast, we have the legs and hand on ruby red trimmings, while keeping their primarily soot black dye design. This gives it a two-tone appearance, still pleasing but no longer monocolor. Lastly, I have the Storm Lieutenant. It is an example of a Grand Company bodywear. In this example, we will use the principles from the video we uploaded a few days ago. The Storm Lieutenant's body gear uses a ruby red pipe template, and to complement it, we can choose to use the same color, ruby red, or instead use darker shades of red as we can see in this example. While these are not justifications as to why there are limits to the available content, we should also learn to put ourselves in a position of limitation. These limitations are great exercises for us who love glamours. They allow us to find creative ways to circumvent the limitations of the gear we are given. As a closing note, I speculate that the reason why these exist to begin with is Square Enix wants to preserve a certain set of color palettes within a very limited amount of gear and ensure the gear looks true to color. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I am Makiveliyus. If you want more of these type of content, please do consider subscribing and please consider liking the video as well. These help me out a lot as I am a growing channel. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. Cheers.